Hello, 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 my darlings. Welcome to A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Today is May 30th, 2024. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And I normally don't get into politics, but today is May 30th. So, one is my mother's birthday. May God rest her heavenly soul. But two, today was the conviction of a former president of the United States who was convicted of a felony charge. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've been in Atlanta many years, but I've been on the earth 82 years coming up soon. Never seen anything like this. I don't normally start my programs with anything political because this is not my format. But today I was just taken aback by all of it. I've been taken aback about everything. I called my family members to see where they were because there's so many people who hate black people, hate people of color, hate all of us for no reason. And then I didn't want anybody to be acting up today or acting out because he received a guilty sentence. And now he says that it was all charade. But yet there's so many of black people who say they didn't do anything wrong, but they have felony convictions. They cannot walk out of court. They cannot go and be on TV and make an announcement. They can go home. It can happen to me. So I love the American flag. I love democratic principles. I teach that, and it's hard for me to swallow. I'm teaching things, and I was taught things that don't operate or don't work for me or don't work for everybody. It has a way of working for some people, so I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer. I don't know how to answer any of it. I'm disappointed that we have double standards with the relationships. We have double standards in America. We have Karens and Kens and people who don't even appreciate their history. And if you know what the history be told, we know who the first people were, and we know when he said made in his image, what they look like. And so to that end, I'm gonna let them sort it out. That's not my space or place to do it on A Slice of Life, because A Slice of Life is about this. And we're trying to live longer. We're trying to live the stress of all of this is causing some stress. But we're going to try to super age in spite of. We're going to find our space to super age. We won't get older without getting old. But we hope that as we get older, and we're getting older, that we have a country that will accept us and not try to hurt us or take the Social Security or try to say we don't need older people anymore, or we don't want old people, or we don't want old black people, or we don't want black people, we don't want people that got color, we don't want people that got eyes, do something different. Lee, I don't want any of that, because this is America. I just believe in America. I always did as a kid, and it was very disheartening to even find out I was colored, that I couldn't go to the bathroom, or I couldn't eat in the same places when I came south to school. It was just very disheartening to me, because I came up in a household that was very American. We had people who had been in the service, veterans, and they fought for this country. My dad fought for this country. My stepfather, everybody fought for this country. So I don't get it. I don't get that part at all. But anyway, I just want to say that this is what this show is all about. Super agent. And before the verdict came out, I was listening to Myron Golden. I tell you all, I don't run you away from me. I'm not trying to run you away from my show, A Slice of Life. But I try to tell you the different people I listen to. Kiara 511, Reno, Harley Initiated, Tony Gaskin, R.C. Blakes, and Myron Golden, and the late Dr. Miles Monroe. Those are my people. So I was up this morning listening to Myron Golden go from how to get rich starting from zero. And you say, oh, that's quick rich schemes. No, I'm not listening to any quick rich schemes. It took him from 2020 to 2024 to get 41 million. But 4 years went by, or 10 years went by, and he had 41 million. Well, as they say, 10 years are going to go by anyway. 10 years are going to go by from this day. 10 years later, it's going to happen, because we can't stop time. So you may as well make 41 million. And so when he was talking about the way his process was, it had the same thing as energy. So on yesterday, or the last 2 days, I talked about diapers. And I told you I had a whole stack of stuff to talk about. And my second thing, let me tell you how God works. The second thing I checked on here, first I talked about health. All right? The second thing on this list for priorities, if you could see it, the second thing is energy. It says energy levels. And I was going to talk about energy level. I said, Lord, I don't know what you want me to talk about today, but I'm going to talk about energy level. And energy levels. That was my thought. And I said, well, let me listen to Myron. What do you think Myron talked about? Energy. Oh, I tell you that God, I know I'm on the right path. Whether you all stay with me, listen to me, follow me, don't subscribe. I hope you do. But I'm telling you, God got all this. He got all this. He got all this. So I'm going to tell you some of the principles that Myron talked about for wealth as it relates to us as couples and meeting people and knowing who we are. So energy, people say, Georgianne, where'd you get all that energy? What did I write? Wait. I wrote an answer. Let me share with you some things that I wrote this morning about Georgianne. I wrote 5/30/2024, Mom's birthday. So I called my brother and I called my sister. It's our mother's birthday. We have different fathers, but we have the same mother. And so I called them. And so what did I write about myself today? And when it comes to energy, what I wanted to share. Georgianne, where you get all the energy? Well, it says, today I had to rest to refresh. I have no problems resting to refresh. You say, how can you be all that all the time? That's because I'm not all that all the time. That's all you see. There are times when I rest. There are times when I'm sleeping. There's times when I'm napping. There's times when I'm working on what I'm going to do to help this hair, this face, these teeth, this body, these legs, these arms. There's some stuff going on, some self-love, some self-care. And so, you say, well, everybody can't be up all the time. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just have periods of levels of energy. But yes, you can. You can talk to yourself. So I had to rest to refresh. And I like that. I'm going to get me a t-shirt. I had to rest to refresh. Do not be ashamed. You have to take a nap. That's what I wrote today. Do not be afraid. If you have to take a nap. Snooze. Power naps. Or see, when young people do it, it's called power naps. When I do it, it's called, your age, you old. Interesting. Americans are the last to understand other countries where a nap is a part of the daily culture. Now, when I was in some country, I don't know where, being somewhere, in the middle of the day, everything shut down. Everything shut down in the middle of the day. Why is that? Because in the middle of the day, we need a nap. We need to have a break. We need to get a refresh. We need to refresh our bodies, our minds, our souls, take a shower, whatever it is, depending on the country. If it's hot, it's cold, whatever, you got to refresh. And we haven't learned to refresh in America. That's why we have just a tremendous number, high blood pressure, high diabetes, all those things, because we don't refresh. But you are a certain age now. And if you're not a certain age, listen to me. Take a nap. Don't be afraid of it. Take some time and say, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to rest. There are days Georgianne said, I'm not doing anything today. I'm not going to do anything like I normally do. I might read a book because I like reading. So find a book and read it. People still read books, or put an Audible in and sit back with your eyes closed and listen to the book and get something going on in their head that wasn't in their head before. Because that's progress. So a siesta. That's what a siesta is in the middle of the day, a nap, I believe. Energy meets energy at its own level. So you said, Georgianne, you got all that energy. And guess what? The people I deal with that ask me that, I don't deal with them as much as the people who have the same energy as I do. People who have the same energy as I do are in my circle. The people who don't have the same energy are in my circle, but I know how to handle them. If I like them regardless. And so I let them go on and tell me all the negative stuff and this, that, and other, But I know that I won't let it seep into my energy. And I say, oh my goodness. Then I go on with my energy. You see, I need to have this energy at this level. And so when I don't have the energy level, I rest. I take a nap. I close my eyes. I don't have any problem doing that. And when I'm in Alabama, I would take a nap in the middle of the day. I'm talking about full-fledged in the bed. I will. And to get up so refreshed. And one time I was talking with someone, I said, I'm getting dressed. They said 7 o'clock in the evening. Well, what does that have to do with anything? It's still some time in the day, and I want to get dressed. And so I get dressed. See, that's why I stopped telling people things. I don't tell people anything anymore. I tell them what I want them to know. A lot of folk I don't say anything to because I don't need you to know anything. You want to know, watch A Slice of Life. You see? Because if you know too much, you'll try to destroy it, prey on it, work out a way for it to not to happen if you can have anything to do with it. I'm not fooling with you all with that low energy. No. I have a friend that calls it low frequency, but low energy. So what else did I write? I wrote, if you have high energy and you run into friends with or live with low energy or low frequency, you have problems. You know why you got problems? Because you all here. I'm here. If you're not here with me, don't you love this? You see me wear this before. I went and found it today. I need to have on something I really like. Do you like this? I found this in that same bag. The things I had on yesterday. Seems like I got the same theme going on today. I got the same theme going on top. You know, that I had yesterday. This is beautiful. And this is beautiful. Just stuff in bags. You know, as a women, I'm going to make it a woman thing. We got stuff. Oh, my God. So anyway, let's talk about with Myron Golden. The name of the video is How to Get Rich Starting from Zero. It's on YouTube. How to Get Rich Starting from Zero. So he says, wealth is a high energy result. Wealth is a high energy result. So how did I take that to make that about relationships? Everything is energy. It only changes its form. It's never destroyed. So everything is energy. So listen to where I'm going now. Wealth is a high energy result. And so I'm going to work this onto a relationship. Everything is high energy. To create wealth, you have to operate from a high energy source. Number one, to create wealth, you have to operate from a high energy source. To create a partner, to come to you, to bring that person to you, to attract the person, the energy attracts the same energy. So if you want high energy and you want somebody with high energy, then you have to have that same high energy. The people that I attract are busy, high energy, full of life, lots of things. We can hardly talk to each other because we're all doing something. I like people like that. I like busy men because I don't want to have to entertain. I don't want to have to be trying to provide something for you to do. You need to have something to do before you step to me. If you ain't got nothing to do before you step to me, I ain't the one. Because I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. We're going to share, but I got to be able to do what I do. It's much more fun if I do what I'm doing, you do what you do, and then we talk about what we did. Okay, so Myron said, I'm still talking about Myron Golden. He says, in physics, no high energy source will flow to a low energy source. Woo-wee. No high energy source. I'm a high energy lady. Why would I spend my time with a low energy source? Because it's not going to happen. Physics says, in physics, it's not going to happen. Okay? So it's not going to happen. My energy is not going to flow to a low energy source. I don't care how. And I've had some low energy sources. I have had some low energy sources and they're just boring. They'll wear you out. If you're a high energy person and you get hooked in with somebody that just barely want to do anything, that you're going to get tired of trying to do them. That's how you'll get tired, trying to bring your energy down to get in step with this person. Boring. Leave it alone. That's not your person. Mm-hmm. Or if that's your person and they move their low energy into your high energy, then you all can run that race together. That's good. But if you high energy and you dumb yourself down, that's a case of dumbing down. Get yourself out of, he don't like to do nothing but look at television. Really, really, really. That's all he likes to do is look at TV. So if he's happy, but here's the thing, it's another way of doing that. Put a TV there, right? And put him in front of the TV, him or her, and they're happy. And then you're going to do it all you have to do, but they can't be over here talking about why you doing this, why you doing that. No, 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 no. You want to be that? I'm happy with you being there. I'll check with you. Now, people that you really love. I know I have a friend I have had a friend that's real quiet. Very quiet, doesn't do a whole lot. So, how would I do if I had a friend that was real quiet, didn't do a whole lot? Listen to me. He would go ahead and be in that room that he loves, where all this stuff is that he likes to do. He likes to sit in there and do all that. I would provide all the stuff he needs in that room, because I would love him so much that I want to see him, right? I want him there with me. He can sit right there and he's happy, but he has to be as happy with me over here in my office, on the phone, sewing something, taking pictures, da 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 da. I need for him to say, "Ooh, my wife, my girlfriend, my woman, who should do so much." Now that's another kind of way of putting it. That might be a solution, really. He's happy over here, and I can look in and say, "Baby, I love you," and he can come back and say, "Oh, my busy wife, but I love you." And he goes back in his little room and his stuff, and I'm over here my stuff, and then we meet somewhere in the middle. That may be a solution. I don't know. Think about what you think. Do you have that going on? Well, how's your energy? So you said, "Well, I need an energy drink." No, you don't. Here's the energy drink right here. Drink some water. Y'all spend all that money on an energy drink. Get some water and use what God gave you. It's all right if the energy drink, you think it boosts you. Maybe it does boost you. I don't know. But it only boosts you for a minute, then it comes back down. Boosts you for a minute, come back down. You need that energy from above. You need that God-given energy. That you just drink you some water or drink you something. But this right here tells you, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's where it is. And that's what you got. So let me see, what else did he say? I just love Myron Golden. Anybody knows him, you could tell him I said so. I heard him say something about from Gary, Indiana. You know I'm from Gary. Okay, the Lord gives you power and energy. You have to become, what am I reading from? Oh, I'm sorry, you all don't recognize. This is paper. The notebooks come from the dollar store. Let me remind people. And these are called pens. And you take them and you write in your notebook. It comes from the dollar store. And you have something called notes. And you can go back with them, because when you write them, the eye and hand coordination burns the information in your brain. Okay, having said that, let me see what he has to say here. You have to become intentional in all you do. The words you speak have energy. Oh my God. The words you speak have energy. Now, there are people who believe in manifestation, which I believe in. And I don't practice it like that. They have 20 words. I have those 20 words. Say these 20 words every day and it'll be manifested. That happens for some people. But I believe you can use the Bible. The Bible has everything in it. The Bible got the same words, Ask and it should be given to you. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. It got some words too. So those are words that I use. I don't know what else, I ain't knocking what they do. But I'm just saying what I do. And so, but you have to be intentional. You said, well, Georgia, listen, those people told me on 2 occasions that I wasn't going to live. 2 major occasions that you're not going to live. And I said, okay. Now let me see what my next schedule is, because I have stuff to do. I told my brain, and I still tell it, I know I got to go. I know how old I am. I'm on the other side. I can't live forever. That ain't going to happen with none of you all. Okay? But I got enough sense to not sit and wait. Oh, I wrote a poem. Oh, God. I can't tell you my poem yet because I haven't copywritten it. It's called The Glory Train. I wrote that this morning. I got up this morning. Let me put a pen in where I am. I got up this morning and wrote a poem. I created a poem called The Glory Train, because I have a friend that all he talks about is the glory train is coming. And you got to hear my poem. He talks about it all the time. Well, the glory train gonna be coming. The glory train is coming. So, and I love trains. I love trains. I have an idea for a train that I cannot tell anybody, nobody. The stuff that God gives me, nobody, absolutely nobody has come up with anything that I've come up with. Nobody. And there's nothing new under the sun. That's what they say. But nobody. Just think of the things nobody's done. The Foot Soldiers movie, not the movie. Nobody's done the Feeny cards, the Orange Grace cards. Nobody. Second Guide to the Second Time Buy book. The Feeny cards, the Orange Grace cards, the movie. Who Lived Here? Where Did They Go? My museum, Atlanta. I mean, because I don't have to worry about all of it's available. All the names available. Everything I do is available. Because God gave me something. He gave me a train idea that is crazy. But I can't tell anybody. Because as soon as I tell somebody, they're going to be like, oh, hell. Well, let's do that together. Then it ain't going to be my idea. I've done that with people. Not going to be my idea anymore. I did that. And the woman said to me, it was just an idea. Yeah. That's why we got all this going on. Because somebody's idea. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, let's go on. Let's go on with what I'm saying. That everything is telling the world. Okay, so when you have to watch what you say. I not talk too much. My time is up. God. Okay, I'm going to finish Myron tomorrow. It's right. I got to finish Myron. Anyway, I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Let me tell you this last thing right here. Oh, my God. That every word you say is telling the world something about you, whether it's true or not. So when you speak, I don't feel well. Guess what? You told the universe and the world, okay, I don't feel well. So the universe said, okay, you don't feel well. Well, you ain't going to feel well. I mean, everything that can happen to you was going to happen. But if you say, I feel great. My friend, Aaron Turpo, I think I can publicly call him my friend. He says, you can ask him, you've been knowing him 40 or 50 years like I have. You say, how you doing, Aaron? Tip top. I'm doing tip top. I don't care what's going on with him. Tip top. I'm doing tip top. I'm great. That's how you do it. How you doing? I'm great. How you doing today? I'm great. How you doing? I'm fine. Things are great. You got to say that. Because the first time I say, oh my God, I don't feel well. Guess what? Man, I almost cursed. I can't do that. Stuff started happening. You're like, what the heck happened? I'm talking about just not feeling well. You got to go drink you some water, people. Drink some water. I don't know about these people. I might get in trouble, but essential water or any water got a high pH. Drink some water. Drink bottles and bottles and bottles of water. If you boil your water, boil your water. If you got good well water, there's no reason for you to be sick. If you got a well, baby, I need to come where you are. Drink water all day, all day, all day, all day. Wash it out. Rinse it out. Because that gives you the energy you need. Energy attracts energy. You like me because you like my energy. You like what I have to say. You like that I'm enthusiastic. You say, oh, she can be 81. Going on 82. All right. So, let me see. What else? My last, I got to go. I'm way past my time. Okay. So, I got to tell you this, what Myron says. My last thing to tell you what Myron says. Myron says it's 4 engines on a 747 airplane. 4. That they bigger than Rolls Royce. And he said if 3 of them stop, you can still go. It'll still carry you. It may not carry you in the direction you want, but it will carry you. But he said 4 engines. And this was the 2 words that I thought were just, how do you say these words? How do you know how to put these words together to say this? They would just say, wow. I wish I could have thought of, he said, quadruple redundancy. Oh, hell. Quadruple redundancy. Baby, daughter, I want a t-shirt that says quadruple redundancy. 4 times. Do you know how powerful those words are? Myron, You're a genius, man. So anyway, let me just say to you, it may be a sad day or it may be a great day, depending on your side of the politics. I just know as a black person, I've been black 81 years, nobody will let me get away with anything that has been going on. Nobody will let me walk out of a courtroom. Nobody will let me, you just won't let me do any of that. And that's where my dismay is, that whatever you do for everybody, do for me, do for me, do for you. This is America. This is democracy. I'm confused. I've never seen democracy like this. I don't know anything about this democracy. I don't. I just got to wait and let's see what God's going to do. How we going to do it, what's going to be done, I have no idea. I do know that my daughter and I both have written books. And it should be on AIB TV on Facebook. AIB TV on Facebook. We have great interviews. We have the same yellow scarves. Because I bought 2. Well, actually, I bought 3. Because I gave another one away. I went and got me another one. So anyway, I want you to get Evelyn's book, Lord Have Mercy. Get my book, Guide to the Second Time Bride. All right? And then let's look at the Feeny cards. I wrote the Feeny cards because I was having a rough time. Divorce is rough. If you're having a divorce, if you're in the middle of a divorce, you need to go look at FINI.com. 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 Feeny cards. You need to go look at FeenyCards.com. FeenyCards.com. Anyway, listen, it's some kind of day today. But keep your energy up. But remember, let me just take my glasses off for this. Who got the last word? If you believe in God. If you believe in God, if you believe in a high building, maybe you call God the universe. Maybe you call it, as one of my good friends said, the big tree. Maybe you call it to something. You know there's something higher. If you know it's something higher, whatever you call it, I would recommend we call upon it today to ask him him or her to settle the country, to try to get peace. We need peace right now. We need for people to calm down and not. I'm just not up for a whole big old fight about something that could have been eliminated. You see, but I'm not in any position to make any decisions other than decisions I need to make for me and my family. So I stay in my lane. But we have to pray. I think prayer changes things, and I know it changes things. But when you pray, call upon those verses that are in the Bible and remind God what he said. Get the Bible out and find that relates to what's going on now and read those verses and say those things that's already there. You ain't got to make up nothing. You got, as it Miles said, you have to snort and scream and holler. Just go into the Bible and find that is apropos for today and remind God, you said. You said, by my stripes I'm healed. That's what you said. That's what you said. All the things he said, then you need to say them in your prayer. When you make your petition in the court of the Lord, then you got to petition what was already on the script. You see? And that script, when you read that script that's already been written, it is written, therefore it is, then go there and get that. And I promise you, it'll make a difference. And you get all the energy you need, everyone. And so I'm not a preacher. My daughter is. I'm not trying to do that. What I am trying to do is make sure what did I talk to you about? I want you to have what? A well-lived life. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.